Hi, I'm the Miss International America with Hollywood Connections. I'm here today with Ida Kristine Nielsen. Hi Ida, how are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. So, you were the bassist for Prince. So tell us a
Yes.
little bit about the experience and how you joined his band.
Um, well, of course, Prince was always like my favorite musician ever. So getting the chance and opportunity to play with him, it's been life changing on so many levels, and it's been like beautiful, and I learned so much. And but to start, how did I join the band? I got a call from his manager who invited me for a jam in Minneapolis. And I thought it was somebody who was like making a joke with me. I couldn't believe it. And then because she said, okay, cool. Because obviously I was like, yeah, of course, of course. And then she was like, okay, I'll call you back. And she didn't. So I was like, oh. It was somebody who made a joke with me. But then like 2 weeks later, she did call me back. And I went to Minneapolis for 3 days. And we had a jam. And then after that, he invited me to join the band.
Oh, nice. So then the joke became a dream come true.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's really nice. And since you play the bass, what made you want to play the bass? And what age did you begin playing?
I began when I was 16. I'm from the countryside in Denmark, and I went to this tiny little school in a little village. It's like a 200 people population village.
Mm-hmm.
So the school was very small. And but one day we got like a drum kit and electric bass guitar, and all of us got a chance to kind of try everything. And uh, so I knew a little bit about it, and then I was singing after school in a choir, and one of the girls in the choir was singing in the band, and she asked me if I wanted to join them because they had a concert and no bass player. And I was like, well, sure. And I hardly knew anything. I knew like what 3 notes were, and I knew the name of the strings, but that was it. So I was like, well, okay. So and then I met up with the band and I learned the songs, and I kind of did not really, I wasn't feeling it. But then at that same concert we were playing, there was this going for it. And I just looked at him and I was like, wow, I want to do that. And I just loved the music immediately. And then, I went home and tried to do what he was doing. And then, I kind of picked it up a little bit. And later on, I met another guy who was a bass player. He had a teacher, and I was like, I want to teach too. And I was 16 at the time, so, and that's when it started. But, it was not like it was my plan to become a professional bass player. I just started because it was, I just loved it and it was fun.
Yeah, it just came natural. That's really nice. And besides playing the bass, I know that you also sing and compose. And from playing the bass, did you already sing and compose, or or what made you want to be a singer and compose?
Well, I always kind of compose. I mean, because before I played bass as a kid, I was playing piano. So I kind of always, was sitting and making stuff on the piano. And then, if you make a song, you kind of sing. But, I definitely see myself much more as a bass player who sings than an actual singer, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So, I wouldn't take a gig as a singer. I only sing when it's my own music. So, yeah.
So like singing is more like a hobby, like a something you
Yeah,
have fun
I
with.
love singing. And I like doing my own stuff because I think it's okay. But obviously, and since playing with Prince, I met all these amazing singers, and it's like
Yeah.
it's nothing like that. But I do my own stuff, and I really enjoy it. And then I also play guitar, so it's a little bit like the whole composing thing is kind of
Yeah, each instrument is like unique. They each have like their special qualities.
Yeah, it has a different sound and different inspirations. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And in your music, how did Prince influence yours?
I always loved funk music, and if you love funk music, you just love Prince. So that's number one. But also, like, he's so much more than funk. Like, he's like everything. He plays all kinds of styles. So, before I met him, just obviously, I was listening to him as bass player. He's a phenomenal bass player, and was checking out some of his stuff and just like the whole tightness of everything. I always loved it, and the guitar parts, and singing always. And so just from listening to it, I feel like it's a huge influence in my music. Both, not that I ever sit down and think I'm gonna make a Prince-like song. It's not like that. It's more like I make a song and you can totally hear that I've been listening to him a lot.
Yeah, it comes out on your songs.
Yeah, for sure.
And you have some exciting news that you're about to release your very own album. And what inspired you to do the album?
Well, it was, I don't know. I kind of always like to, play music and create music. So that's basically it. But before I joined Prince, I had my own band, and I also released some albums, and I was kind of going like in that direction because it was like music with a whole lot of bass in it. So that's kind of the style of my bass, or my band is plenty of bass and funk. So it was like it's been a while since I wrote something. So I think it was just more or less the need to do that again that inspired me.
And you're gonna release your album on the 24th.
Yes.
You're also gonna do a tour. Tell us about that exciting news, and if you have the dates, the cities, or where people can go to check it out so they can go see you.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Can you repeat this?
Yes, like you're gonna be going on tour for the release of your album on the 24th. Tell us about that exciting news, and if you already have the dates, the city, or where they can go see it.
We actually already started the tour. We had the first show this Saturday in Oslo, in Norway. And then we're going to go on Thursday, in 2 days. We're going to go to Amsterdam and Holland. And then after that, we'll be playing 3 shows here in Denmark. Mm-hmm. And then we'll go to Zanzibar, which is in Tanzania, Africa. And then after that, we're going to London in England. And that's the first run of the tour. Then later on in the fall, in November, it's going to be some more European dates. And, of course, I hope to be going to the States also sometime next year. It would be very cool. I would love to do that. But so far, it's mostly Europe here this year. And I do have a website where you can check the dates and stuff. So, it's called EdenNielsenBass.com.
Nice. And I do hope you come to the States and come to Florida and maybe Miami. And I would love to go check you out.
I would love to.
That would be really nice.
I love Miami.
You should come to Miami, hang out, and then I'll go to your show.
Yay! Yeah.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And do you have any hidden talents?
I don't know how hidden it is. Or how talented it is. I'm a good ping pong player.
Really?
I'm quite good at it, actually.
Oh, nice.
And we did a lot of ping pong playing, like in between studio time and in between rehearsals and stuff. And that's kind of fun. It's a good way to it's kind of, it just takes your mind quite off things and at the same time keeps you up.
Yeah. It's like a little time to have fun and just get your mind out of stuff.
Yeah. So, if you have to learn something that's really hard and you need a break from it, it's cool to go play ping pong because you just have to look at the ball all the time. You can't really think about stuff, and then your brain had a little break, and then you go back, and then it's better.
Cool.
For me, anyway.
And what's your the social media that you can give for your fans to go support you and follow you, like your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter?
Yeah, I have both my Instagram and Twitter is Kristine Nielsen Bass. Yeah. And then I have a Facebook fan page. And that is, it's called facebook.com, what do you call that, slash? That's line, Kristine Nielsen fan page.
Okay, so everybody who's gonna be watching the interview, go in, like her page, follow her, and support her if you can on her shows. And buy her album. It's coming out on the 24th. I know it's gonna be amazing.
Oh, thank you.
And would you like to add anything else?
No, it's great. I'm very excited about the album. I feel like it's it's still me, and it's like I'm a product of like all the stuff, or I don't know, like everything I learned, everything I listened to, but especially spending 6 years with Prince, who's just the master of everything. I feel like it stepped up also everything with me. So I'm excited about it, and I hope people will like it. It's some old school funk going on.
I'm sure they'll love it. Well, thank you, Ida, for your time. And
yeah, thank you for having me. And I hope to see everybody in Miami.
yes, come to Miami.
Yeah, yay.
And I wish you the best with your career and your tour and the release of your album.
Thank you.
And
Thank you
don't
very
forget,
much.
come to Miami. And
No, sure.
thank you for your time. And this has been the Miss International American for Hollywood Connections. Until next time.